Christie Swan Show.
Oh, I'm fresh this Monday. Are you, Jack?
I am. I'm feeling good.
We're still living together. I'm in Sydney filming The Masked Singer, and on Saturday night, we did a super long record, but I was thrilled. My kids flew in from Melbourne and had the full backstage makeup trailer, fancy snacks experience.
That would be so cool to a young Jack Charles if I got to do that. Like at their age. How awesome.
I agree. And I think that a lot of parents make the mistake of giving their kids experiences that they would have liked as a child. I got a text message. I'm up sitting next to Husey and Mel B and Abby, and I get a text message at about 8:30 going, I'm kind of tired from my 11-year-old. I'm like, my God, I would have lost my mind to be in a live
Same.
studio. Anyway, I was all gussied up. I had a young woman's face painted on my face. And it's an hour and a half for hair and makeup, fully an hour and a half. And finished the show. We're driving home, and the driver says to me, "Oh, you're going out after this? You're gonna go out?" And I just looked in the rear vision mirror. I'm like, I'm in a tracksuit. I'm dressed up like a dream. And no, I'm going home. I went home with an hour and a half worth of hair and makeup, and I sat on the couch and I had a cup of tea with you.
He's right. It's a bit of a waste. It feels like a bit of a waste.
It's a total waste of a full face. If I had somewhere to go and the energy to do it, I would have. But let's do that. 13 24 10. Give us a call. I've got Priceline Pharmacy vouchers for you. When has been your biggest waste of a full face? When have you been all looking gorgeous and you just had to go home?
Christie Swan's biggest waste of a full face.
It's so sad when you're in the shower and you're washing your face off and you realise that you have not made good use of the handiwork of the professional anywhere near as much as you should have. Every night I get home from The Masked Singer, and I'm wearing a mask. You haven't. My God. Features that I do not even own are painted onto my face. And I do 2 squirts of my foaming cleanser and rub my face, and it's just like bleeding brown down into the sink hole. And I'm like, I've wasted a full face. When have you wasted a full face? Sonia, when has it happened to you?
I've got a full face of makeup on now. I've done the hair, the makeup, the whole bit. I've been to the interview, and now I have to go home and wash it all off because I've got to go to the gym.
Oh, it's so sad, isn't it? Maybe just take yourself out. It's such a waste. Why don't you take yourself out for a coffee first and just look at yourself in the reflection?
Well, I can do that 'cause I've got to pick up the kids soon. But, yep, I'm going to go do that.
I think you should.
And wash my face, I'm going to go have a girls' myself afternoon.
Oh, my God, how good. Also, had the job interview go? Did you get the job?
I hope so. I don't know. I've just literally been, so I really hope so. I think it went really, really well. So fingers crossed.
Good on you. That is a big day. Have you got a little bit of nervous BO? I stink if I'm a bit nervous.
No, I get really cold.
Do you?
That's weird.
How funny.
So I've done the interview and I went up, picked up my running shoes, which was an awesome day. Had an awesome lunch. So afternoon tea sounds really good.
Good on you, mate.
Sonia, just for getting on the line with us, we're going to award you a Hydrofacial voucher from Priceline worth $359.
Oh, my God, Sonia,
you
are going to love this.
Much, guys. I love your work and your positivity out in the world.
Sonia, that is from Clear Skin. You're going to lose your mind. It's like a vacuum, like a water vacuum, and it sucks all your crap out of your face.
Oh, sounds great. That's exactly what I need.
You lucky girl. All right, let's go to Javette. What a name. Where is that from, or was it made up?
It was made up. Isn't that sad?
I love it. I love it. It's like Yvette and Gemma or something all together.
Yeah, it's like toss it in together, exactly.
When have you wasted a full face, Javette?
So I was on a princess cruise and we had a formal night, so it was like very exciting. I wasn't sure if I had nervous energy or seasick, but anyway, did the hair, did the makeup, looked pretty good, got up to the restaurant, ordered my meal, comes over with it, and I take one look at the meal and I just go, I'm really sorry. I've got to go. And next minute, I'm in the bathroom just sick for hours. Ended up in the hospital sick bay.
Oh.
I've never been so happy to get a needle to stop myself from being sick.
Oh, my
It's not
God.
pretty.
You would have been the hottest girl in emergency, though, with your full face and hair. I
I
love
know, they
it.
kept saying, do you want to take that frock off? I'm like, it's on now.
No.
It's probably going to fit me better in half an hour.
Let me die. Let me die glamorous, goddamn you. You've got yourself a Priceline voucher. Well done.
Thank you so much.
And let's finish with Misty. Misty, this is a cracker. What happened?
It's not too much for a cracker. It's a bit embarrassing, but when I was 29 years old, I'd been with someone for 14 months. We got engaged. We were just going to have just a courthouse wedding, so I spent money on the dress and makeup and hair, and he didn't show up. He took off back to New Zealand.
What? So you were all frocked up and hair and makeup at the...
Yep, at the courthouse with my mum and my dad and just my sister, and no show.
Misty,
Didn't find out until the next day.
Misty,
Yeah.
I could talk to you about this for hours. A Priceline voucher, as magnificent as it is, doesn't seem enough. Are you okay now?
Look, I'm 35 now, and I'm so okay. My dad always said only fools rush in. I learnt from that, and now I've met somebody who I'm not going to take to the courthouse and marry right away. It's only been 5 months, but
Good on
it's fair
you,
to say I
Misty.
don't even wear full face anymore. So the
Wow.
best thing he ever gave me was bearing it back to bare skin, and
Wow.
Good on you. That really is the ultimate
That's
waste of the
nuts.
full face, isn't it?
The Chrissy Swan Show.
Who doesn't love paying less for their favourite beauty brands? Love paying less for glowing skin or love paying less for feeling better? Find great prices on everything you love only at Priceline Pharmacy.
Shop in store or online at priceline.com.au. The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
I'm an old TV dog and I still get excited about the Logies. The nominations are out today and the Gold Logies, that it is a great honour. It is a great honour just to be nominated. I know it's given a lot of lip service, but it's true.
You've been nominated before, right?
I have. I was nominated my first year in telly.
That's pretty epic.
It was, you know what? It was such a big to-do at the time. It was so silly because everyone was like, she doesn't deserve it. She's only been on television for 10 minutes. I'm like, guys, just relax.
Also, I didn't pick it. I didn't ask to be.
I didn't do it.
Karen?
So the big names that you need to know for the big one are Mark Cole-Smith, Sean McAuliffe, Hamish Blake, of course, Osher Ginsberg, Julia Morris is in there. Who have I forgotten?
Cruz?
Sonia Kruger, of course. Did I say Hamish Blake? Yes, I did. But my vote, and I am going to vote 1,000 times.
For who?
They all deserve it, right? But who do you think I'm voting for 1,000 times?
I'm just trying. Lee Sales.
Lee Sales.
Of course.
I am so thrilled. I texted her and I said, I want you to win this so bad. I'm going to invent email addresses so that
I used to do that.
so that I can vote more times than I'm allowed.
Chrissy loves Priceline1967
Yes.
at hotmail.com.
Yes.
Chrissy loves corgis.
Kirsty Swain at hotmail.com. So, look, that is my pick.
I hope she wins too. And also, shout out to our mate Sam Payne, who was announced yesterday as the host.
Yes,
Which
that's
is massive.
true. That is true. And he's going to do such a wonderful job. When I texted him, congratulations, I put in a Rowena Wallace reference and he said, magnificent, sons and daughters. That's exactly what people can expect on the night. So there you go. It's TV's Night of Nights. It'll be going to air on Channel 7 this year, live from Sydney for the first time in 1,000 years. At the end of July, I believe July 30. Now, happy news for the Kardashians. Kourtney Kardashian announced a few days ago with a cute little nod to a Blink 182. That's where he's from, isn't it?
It sure is.
Travis Barker, Blink 182 to a Blink 182 video clip from years ago.
Yeah, for this song.
Travis, I'm Pregnant. It's a good song.
Turn the lights off.
God, I used to love Blink 182.
I feel like I didn't realise how loved they still are because they're doing stadium shows or arena shows over in the States.
Yeah, they were really, really big. Like Green Day, huge. Anyway, Kourtney Kardashian, do you know how old she is? And they've conceived this baby naturally.
Have they?
44.
Are you sure it's natural?
Yeah, because they went through all the IVF.
Yeah.
And then they were like, we're tired because it's grueling, IVF. And they said, we're just going to stop it. And if it's God's will, it's God's will. And then bang.
Wow.
I know.
Question for you.
Yeah.
And this kind of links into the recent doco we watched of Kelly Lane, where she hid so many pregnancies.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of saying you've showed off a bump to Travis whilst you're in the audience. How would he not have known that you're pregnant?
Yes, I know. He must have known.
He must have known, right?
He must have known, but they've done that little fun thing, I think.
Totally. And, I mean, Kris Jenner needs a Kardashians episode.
Of course. Will she charge commission, though? That's the question.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Herbert Adams pies are the gourmet for the everyday. Find them from the supermarket freezer aisle or at your local service station.
Wait a minute.
Chrissy Swans.
Who are you?
Who am I?
Oh, pies.
Pies.
They've changed our life. They're about to change your life too, Christina. Hello.
I hope so. Hello, how are you?
Good. I'm excited to play this with you because it's Monday and I'm feeling so generous and I feel like you're going to win all the cash and all the accolades as well.
Oh, I hope so. I'm shaking.
Jack doesn't want you to, Christina.
Well, I did say, Christine, at the end of last week, it was getting a little bit easier. So I'm not going to say it's harder, but actually, no, I am. I am going to say it's a bit harder.
It's impossible.
But I believe in you, Christina.
Oh, thank you.
I've got 5 clues, Christina, about a particular celebrity. I've also got $500 cash to give away thanks to the great man, Herbert Adams Pies. But for each incorrect guess, I know they're so yum. For each incorrect guess you make, I'm going to take away $100.
Was Herbert Adam an actual dude?
Yes, he was. He was.
No way.
Did you know that, Christina?
No.
Yes, he was a real man with a bakery in
name.
in Melbourne or Victoria somewhere.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes, it is awesome. And I think the original bakery is still there doing, maybe it's an apartment or something, but you can go and visit
Herbert.
the traditional birthplace of the great man, Herbert Adams. Are you ready to play, Christina?
Yes, I am.
Clue number 1. I was the world's highest paid actress in 2015 and 2016, earning $46 million each of those years. God, nice work if you can get it, hey?
Oh, gee, I have no idea.
Yeah, that's fair. No one would know that. Jack.
Down to 400. Well, we can't just give them the $500 and be like, let's play a song. There's got to be some stakes, man.
Beg to differ.
This is how life works. Clue number 2, and you're down to $400.
I was the lead actress in the Hunger Games.
Jennifer Lawrence.
Yes!
Correct.
You are $400 richer, my love. Well done.
Thank you so much. I'm so proud of myself.
Christina. Jack's going to get mad at me because I switched the clues. I gave you one earlier. I didn't even realise. I just wanted you to win the money and you have won the money. Well done.
Thank you, Chrissy.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm excited because my best friend forever, Christie Whelan Browne, is coming up. You can fall in love with her this Sunday on Dancing with the Stars, as I have done many, many times over. But she is an angel sent from above and she is going to be gracing this very radio station soon.
And we're well equipped to interview her about this show because we sat up together as we live together in Sydney at the moment and we watched it and judged it.
I don't think I've ever really watched the show before. And in my wildest dreams, I wouldn't have expected to be sitting with a 26-year-old man on a couch of a rented house in Sydney watching it. But that's what happened. And thank God it did. She's coming up soon. But next, it's time for Chrissy's Quizzy. Win a bum bag. Win at life.
Chrissy's Quizzy. She's got the curly questions and the cash to give away. Hit the Nova Win page for your chance to play Chrissy's Quizzy. Thanks to McCain Pub Style Chips.
The moment has arrived. I have a bum bag burning a hole in my hand. Who is playing?
We've got Kelly from Windsor. Good afternoon, Kelly.
Good afternoon.
And we've got Leah in Brisbane.
That's right. Hi.
Hi, Leah. Hi, Kel. Are you pumped for this bum bag?
Yes, very.
Okay, good girls. Let's get cracking, shall we? Your name is your buzzer. It's the best of 5, meaning the first person to get 3 answers correct wins the game, and we'll walk away with aforementioned bum bag. Don't use the zips too much. They're terrible quality. Question number 1. Which Kardashian announced she was pregnant? Oh, Leah, yes.
Courtney.
Correct. Are you a Kardashians fan? I'm a newly minted one.
I literally just read that on the news like 5 minutes ago.
you cannot escape anything that happens to these women. All right, that's one for you. Question number 2. How many colours are there in the rainbow?
Leah. 7.
Yes.
Very good.
I would not know that at all. Do you know what they are? Can you name them?
Oh, there's blue, yellow, green, orange. Nah, I can't remember.
God, you've
anymore.
done really well, more than
right.
I could have mustered up.
One apiece.
Question number 3. Today is Macklemore's 40th birthday. My God, name this song from him. Tonight is the night over, so we put our hands up like the ceiling can't hold us. Have we got any guesses, girls? What is that song?
I have no idea.
Have a guess.
Chrissy just
This
sung
is the
it.
moment. Leah, this is the moment.
No.
Kelly.
Oh, I have no idea.
Wow, it's Can't Hold Us. Like the ceiling can't hold us.
Still one
know
apiece.
Question number 4. In the film and TV classification abbreviation PG, what does the G...
Leah, Kelly.
Yes.
Parental
Leah.
guide.
1 point to Leah. Okay.
The G
Leah.
stands for guidance, yes.
Leah is on 2 points. Kelly is on 1.
I think I'm on 3. Courtney, Rainbow.
Oh my
and
God, I've
parental guidance.
fully misjudged
Don't try to
that.
make me miss out on my backpack, on my bum bag. Come on.
Leah, you have won. Sorry.
Well, she was obsessed with that bum bag, and good on you for speaking up, and I am going to discipline Jack for his...
Well, the reason why my daughter wants the bum bag and she's sitting next to me not impressed. So
Oh my God.
Apologise. What's your daughter's name, Leah?
Jessica.
Jessica, I'm so sorry. And for stuffing that up, I'm going to send her a Priceline voucher as well.
Oh, she'll be so happy with that. She's 13, so she'll be ecstatic.
Yes, she will. And not only that, there's more, isn't there, Hollywood
Yes,
Jack?
there is a McCain pub-style chips voucher and $200 cash. Thanks to McCain.
Wow.
Leah,
That's amazing.
you are
Thank
going to be
so much.
fully loaded.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
What a thrill it is every time we see this woman, Christie Whelan Browne. Welcome.
Oh, bestie.
How am I going? I know, just to give you a recap, on my list of New Year's resolutions, the first one was keep cut fruit.
this.
Yeah, keep cut fruit in the fridge at all times, like a 5-star hotel buffet. And then my second New Year's resolution was just 3 words: Christie Whelan Browne. And I made a commitment, a solemn commitment to myself that you and I would become very good friends. And how am I going?
Well, on the show last time, I said it was sad because I was moving to Sydney, and now look, you've chased me all
Yeah.
the way up here. So I say you're doing really well.
I miss you every day with every fibre of my being. And when are you moving back to Melbourne?
Whenever you do.
See you at the airport in 2 weeks.
Okay.
Now, Christy, you are on Dancing with the Stars.
I sure am.
We were watching it on the Sunday night,
Last night.
just gone last night. And what did I say to you, Jack? I go, there is no way I could ever do this show, ever, not in a million years.
Why?
Too hard.
Oh, yeah.
I'd fall over my feet.
No, it's just such a beautiful thing. Like, it's so hard. It is so
It's
hard.
so, but not for you. I mean, you're an old
It was. Like,
flapper from way back.
I've been in musicals, but like I've never done a waltz or a cha-cha. Like, they're completely different styles.
niche, yeah.
Yeah. So I had, it was like starting at zero.
Yeah.
And it was incredibly hard. But watching people, like watching Matt Preston last night.
Yeah.
He wasn't great.
I thought he was so great.
I love Matt, but he wasn't great. He was just doing these ones.
Yes, but also Jack is a dancer. Jack's a trained dancer at the VCA. So his eyes, I know if you don't hardly mind, plie. He watches dancing in a very different way than I do. I thought Matt Preston was wonderful.
Yeah.
So much personality.
Exactly. And what he lacked in the steps,
Yeah.
he made up for with he's got the charm of 20 men.
He
and
does.
I'd watch him do those ones all day and all night.
And what about the aggressive kiss blowing? Mwah! Like he really means it.
I think that's when I fell deeply, madly in love with him.
Do you find him so stylish when you see him? Like, even watching him last last night. He's such a stylish dude.
No, he's cooler than I could ever imagine, and funny, and like he was my show crush 100%.
Really? Does he know this?
Oh, I made it very.
Well, because Dancing with the Stars is allegedly just a hotbed of, like, you know, dressing room swappage.
No, and everyone said that before, you know, you're going to get together with your partner, you know.
Yeah, everyone does.
Exactly. It just wasn't that way with my partner at all. He doesn't like to be touched, and neither do I. So we just, like, the most we would ever do is high five, and that was as intimate as we got.
I've just remembered something that I also said to Jack, because we're living in Sydney. I'm filming The Masked Singer, and we're living in Sydney together. Like we're share housing. So we meet in the living room and watch Kardashians or something true crimey or whatever, depending on whose choice it is that night. But we were watching Dancing with the Stars last night, and there was, I think it was Matt Preston. He ended with his partner on his shoulder. Like, you know, that was like the last step, like a big flourish. And what did I say to you, Jack? I go, every time I see a woman in that position so close to the man's nose, I just think, what if they've got a smell?
It was Gavin Wanganeen's partner did the full leg wrapped around the head. And
that was it. It was Gavin Wanganeen's partner.
It was sandwich in the face. And I was the same. I'd been needing 2 showers and some powder just to make
Absolutely. I'd need at least half an hour notice if I was going to be on anyone's shoulder.
So when do we get to actually see you dance? Because it kicked off last night. Are you on this coming Sunday?
Yeah, so there's 2 groups. The first group went last night, and then we're next week.
Okay,
You're next week. Well, we will be tuning in, of course. Dancing with the Stars continues 7 p.m. Sunday on Channel 7. Will you please stick around? We have devised a game just for you, Christie Whelan Browne.
I'm not going anywhere.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Christie Whelan Browne is here. You can catch her on Dancing with the Stars. She makes her triumphant debut this Sunday. I, for one, will not be missing it.
Me either.
Do you fart or anything in a moment? Because that's
a fearful fart.
Yeah.
I did have some nervous wheeze in my chest.
Yeah, sure. Right. And were the judges nice to you? Because if they're not,
They're not. They're not.
I want to track them down and punch them.
They were really savage last night when we were watching.
Utterly savage, weren't they?
Yeah.
1 point for Gavin Wanganeen.
I mean, you deserve 1 point for turning up and finishing a routine. You know?
I think you deserve 5.
Yeah, you deserve 1 point for signing the contract.
Agreed.
Yeah, look, I thought he looked so cute and terrified, and I would have given him 10 just for how scared he looked.
How cute he was.
And the outfit
so
too. He was so sparkly.
He was so sparkly,
He
but
is
so
divine.
stiff as well. He's so gorgeous. It is a great show, Dancing with the Stars. It's back. And Daryl Summers is still alive. Who knew?
Who knew?
He's still kicking.
He sure is.
I said to Swanee, can I say this?
We were making a savage commentary.
Do you reckon,
last night.
like, can you confirm or deny, in the downtimes in between performances, do they just whack him out the back and plug a charger into him and charge him up for the next break?
They just put him into one of those oxygen tanks. The judges were savage to me, so I'm just going to be savage too.
Absolutely. All right, we've made it up. We've come up with a game because we love you so much, Jack. What is it called?
It's called Lyric License, and it's Britney or Olivia Newton-John. Now, Chris, explain why.
I will explain why. You know, as I said, we're living together, so we do a lot of brainstorming at home while I'm making my 17th cup of tea for the day. We were talking about you coming in and how excited we were, and then we were like, Jack's like, "We want to play a game," and I said, "Well, she has played Britney Spears and Olivia Newton-John in 2 separate, basically one-woman shows."
I love that you've been reading my bio.
No, I didn't have to. I just know this about you. You're my best friend forever.
True.
And so I said, why don't we sort of workshop that in? Play to her strengths, of which there are many. And so Jack has made up this.
But I know you are going to be as good as me.
No.
Okay, so what's going to happen is I'm going to read a lyric out. You get 1 point if you can determine whether it's Britney or ONJ. Mm-hmm. Or you get a second bonus point, though, if you can give me the title of the song, too. Ooh. Your names are your buzzers. Okay, lyric 1. A million lights are dancing, and there you
Christie.
are.
Oh,
yes, Christie.
What a song.
A shooting star.
It's Xanadu.
And 2 points because it's obviously...
That is our one and only ONJ.
It is.
2 points to Christie. Okay, lyric number 2.
Controversial choice. My favourite Olivia Newton-John song is Magic.
So is mine. I was going to say it.
Were you?
Did you see my lips go?
Nobody has that as their favourite.
Oh my God.
She starts so sultry at the beginning.
Oh, it's so good.
Okay. Lyric number 2. A higher voice has called the tune. Two hearts that lost the beat will now resume.
Well, Chrissy, I'm going to say that it's Britney. Oh, shit.
I'm going to say you're wrong.
Oh, it's going to be a strange twist of fate. Telling me that heaven can wait. Oh, I got to get it right there. It's Twist of Fate.
Yes, by ONJ. but
ONJ.
You don't get it because you said Britney.
Aw, give her one.
Okay,
She's
fine.
my best friend.
You get 1 point for that. All right, lyric number 3. With a taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. Christie was first.
That's Britney. Toxic.
2 points
Great
again
song.
there for you.
Also, I did look you up on Wikipedia. Your name is Christine.
No,
Same as
I
mine.
don't know who on earth has done that, but it's like they've done it to upset me. Because, like, I write so many times, it's Christie, not Christine, and someone's deliberately gone Christine.
It's Christine in brackets Christie.
Yeah. Who, if you're out there, who are you, and why have you done that?
And also, are you the same person that says that my mum's name is Pam, P-A-M? It's not Pam, it's Pat, but that's okay.
All righty.
Yeah, we're going to find you.
Lyric number 4. I make it bubble up. Call me the bubbler.
Oh, God.
Christie.
Yes, Christie.
ONJ would never dare
Not in a million years.
to be our girl, Brit.
It's Brit. Do you know the song?
No.
The second point?
No.
It's Work Bitch.
Oh,
Anyway, you did really well. Is that
Christie
it?
wins that.
Yeah,
Christie
Christie
wins
wins. Of course, Christie was always going to win. We were playing to your strengths, of which there are many. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Thank you so much for coming in. Dancing with the Stars continues 7 p.m. Sunday on Channel 7. And are you in The Masked Singer?
I couldn't confirm or deny.
Oh,
She's like manifesting that you are every night. She goes, I think Christie could be in it. I said, she won't be in it. She's doing Dancing with the Stars. She goes, no, but that show will finish in time and then the Masked Singer will start. I'm like, Christie, it's not how TV works.
it's not happening. So this year I don't get Christie Whelan Browne and I don't think I'm going to get Rick Springfield either. And I'm about to turn the tables.
Can we pay your bills?
Nova's Pay Your Bills.
I love this competition. Is this finishing up at the end of the month or something? Because I really don't want it to.
I think it will be, but I don't have a date for you. Could be going longer than this week. I don't know.
I love it so much. How quick were you to register your details, Ellie, when you heard that we were paying bills?
Extremely quick.
And how did you choose which bill? Because the cost of living is out of control.
I think it's just, I'd actually paid bills with the credit card. So it's an accumulation of a few bills, but on the credit card.
Oh,
so,
this is very smart. You have gone high, Ellie. How much do you want us to pay?
$750.
Yes, Queenie.
That's a credit card payment. So that's what my statement is owing.
Ellie, it is now owing 0.00. We are paying that bill for you.
Oh my God, this is so exciting. Thank you so much.
I wonder if you can go and rack up another 750 and then apply again. Who knows? Don't take my advice.
I don't want to be in that debt again. So
No.
Thank you so much.
Good on you. Enjoy the freedom, Ellie.
The Chrissy Swan Show. Chrissy's Clickbait.
I feel somewhat vindicated
Why?
that
The best feeling.
Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have got absolutely nothing combined to say of any interest, and it's meant that they've lost their $20 million Spotify podcast deal.
It's pretty massive. I didn't see this coming
I
in the
did.
narrative.
I did, yeah, because it's really hard to be an executive producer and come up with ideas and be a writer and manage people and organise a really listenable, interesting podcast. That is an enormous talent, and neither of those people have it. Truly, they do not have it. Just because you're famous doesn't mean that you've got anything interesting to say or share.
Good point.
And they seem to be proving this over and over. The $20 million podcast deal has been scrapped from Spotify, and the head The head of Spotify, the big-time executive, has called them effing grifters.
I love this line.
So if you don't know what a grifter is, it's like an old-school con man, someone of no fixed address and no job that just scams people for money.
And I think
That is so rough, my God.
it's so rough. And this guy that's the head of podcasting, right? You would imagine he was the one that sort of signed them off and brought them on.
Yeah.
So it shows in only, a year, how shit they really are.
Yeah.
Like behind the scenes.
I agree. And it's extraordinary that two grown adults like this with the contacts they have can't find a team to build around them to try and make this work. They're so boring.
So true.
The two of them, they've got absolutely nothing to offer and they never have. Let's move on to Taylor Swift. Seriously, I bought that book Spare at an airport. And I never opened it. I gave it away on this show to somebody.
Right.
Because I just realised I don't actually care what you have to say.
No.
I don't care.
That audiobook was so funny and weird. Like
rank.
him reading out sentences about his todger.
Go away, please. Just shush. Some things aren't for sale. Taylor Swift, my queen, has revealed that Cruel Summer, the absolute best song off her album Lover, is going to be her next single. It's so weird because sometimes songs just need to be released, and the Swifties and the Swiftocrats, of which I'm one, have made this happen.
Right, okay.
It's very rare for someone to go back 3 albums ago, find a song and then release it.
And not only rare for the artist to do that, but rare for the label to allow.
Have a listen.
Cruel Summer was on the Lover album. That album came out 4 years ago. And I just need to let you know something. Cruel Summer, that song was my pride and joy on that album. And I was finally about to have my favorite song become the single off of Lover. I'm not trying to blame the global pandemic that we had, but that is something that happened that stopped Cruel Summer from ever being a single. But you guys have streamed Cruel Summer so much right now in 2023. My label just decided to make it the next single because it's just happening.
It's the weirdest thing. This is such a great song.
Such a tune.
And it should have been the single. Do you know what the record label went with instead?
No, I was trying to remember. What?
Me.
What's Me?
Oh, we all hated it.
How does that sound?
Me.
Oh, that was so annoying. There was a dude on it.
Yeah.
Ugh. This chorus is A+.
It is A+, and you can enjoy it very, very soon. It's just about to be released properly.
How good.
We are out of here. Will we be back tomorrow? I'm flabbergasted with these Gold Logie nominations that Larry Emder hasn't been included.
I know. Everyone loves Laz.
Let's get him in and see how he is. It's a welfare check on Larry Emder tomorrow on the Chrissy Swan Show.
Bye.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.